Hello and welcome. I'm Jason Albert, and today I'm so excited to be helping our Commander-in-Chief keep one of his most inspirational campaign promises. Being president is a hard job, and sometimes the citizens of this great country need to step up so the president can focus on the real pressing matters. So, to do my part, I'm proposing an aggressive and effective strategy that will finally put our miners back to work. Whistle while you work. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
Yeah, Jason Albert TV with Jason Albert.
In this day and age, it's common for portions of the workforce to be discarded and left behind. We see our workers being forced into new training, different opportunities, and a way of life that we don't want. And what do we want? Well, it's simple. We want a country that stands up for the little guy. I'd like to take you back to the late 1700s through the early 1800s, an amazing time in American history when millions of miners were working 50 to 60 hours per week, bringing home paychecks and helping to support their families. Every day, good, honest miners were putting in a good, honest day's work. But with regulations and red tape, outsourcing, and a countrywide standard for education, we lost those good times. Well, it's a good thing I've got a strategy to bring those good times back, and I'm going to share that strategy with you coming up, right after I translate the first line of our national anthem from English to Spanish. Welcome back. Miner labor decreased at a rapid rate throughout the 1800s and finally came to a screeching halt with the Fair Labor Standards Act of 1938. This act was filled with regulations and rules that were designed to take hard-working American young folk from the factories and mills and throw them onto the swing sets and jungle gyms of the unproductive, un-American unemployment playgrounds. With this act, the new minimum age you had to be in order to work was 14 years old. But what about the people 13 and younger? Well, they were fired. And if you wanted to do a dangerous job, you had to be 18. And this brings me to the first step of my aggressive and effective strategy: repeal the Fair Labor Standards Act. Now, once this repeal finally goes through, it'll be time for step 2. Bring jobs that miners are doing overseas back to America. To do this, we simply make it illegal to purchase any product that isn't made and assembled in America. This simple piece of legislation will be the spark that sets fire to the greatest production boom of factories, mills, warehouses, and sweatshops this country has ever seen. If we're going to buy clothes, shoes, and smartphones, they should be made by our miners, not theirs. So let's say the first 2 steps get done. We've removed the regulations of the Fair Labor Standards Act and the jobs are back. Even after all of that, we still have one more obstacle to overcome: compulsory education laws. You know, the ridiculous laws in every state that dictate how much and when our miners have to attend school. How are they supposed to work when they have to be in school from morning to the afternoon? And if you add extracurriculars, then you've got miners working the graveyard shift. And that probably won't work with their biological need for 8 to 12 hours of sleep per night, depending on their age. So this brings me to step number 3. Repeal all compulsory education laws. Now, no one values education more than me, and that's why we'll repeal the compulsory education laws and replace them with the way better education laws. See, these way better education laws will state that every factory, mill, warehouse, and sweatshop that employs miners must also employ 3 to 5 teachers and/or teachers' aides to walk around the workplace with flashcards. Folks, I'm asking the citizens of this great country to share this video as much as you can. We need to get this strategy to President Donald Trump. He needs to know that his agenda is our agenda. Thank you so much for watching. God bless America. See you later, crocodile. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow, and share.